Hey, beauties. Okay, so today is U-Haul day. Look at these curls, y'all. This is a longe wand at its finest. I absolutely love my longe wand. Okay, so U-Haul day. So I'm not going to do anything too crazy, too drastic. I'm not even going to put foundation on, but I am going to use the waterproof complete concealers just for my eyes. And obviously I'm going to use the bronzer and the blush and all that stuff. So we're going to go in first base makeup primer. Let me see if I can make, woo! I love this Reiki mirror, guys. I don't know if you guys saw my post or not. They came out with a brand new Reiki mirror. It's called the Reiki Tall Mirror, and it is like 5 steps above the Reiki mirror that I have. So, hi, I'm good. How are you? So, first base makeup primer. It is a fine oil-free mist. Hey, Mama Tammy. And it fills in fine lines and wrinkles so your makeup doesn't creep into it. Like I said in the past, I even use it when I'm not putting on makeup because it's got all these vitamins and good stuff for your skin. So, and I'm kind of in a hurry because we got to go get this U-Haul. And he ran to the bank real quick. So, I'm going to try to do this. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our complete waterproof concealer. And it's going to be fantastic. So, for anyone that does not know, this is the Perfect Complexion Palette. This is the Perfect Foundation, and these are the waterproof concealers. This is Concealer 0. This is Concealer 2. They are 50% pigment, wax-based, 3 ingredients that don't clog your pores. So, I'm going to go in with number 2 first, which was the bottom one, because that is a cover-up for dark circles or any blemishes or anything that you have. It's pretty fantastic. It's really pigmented. So, I like that. For anybody that uses drugstore foundation, the difference between Lime Life's Perfect Foundation and concealers compared to drugstore is our product is 50% pigment. Can you see the difference? And store-bought is only 18 to 23. Along with our products only being 3 ingredients, it has no parabens, no chemicals, nothing like that. So I don't care. You can use whatever you want. I just like to point that out because I am allergic to makeup. And so there's a lot of products out there that I cannot use. Drugstore foundation and concealer being one of them. But I have had absolutely no problems with my Lime Life. So, my nails are so long, every time I dip into the pan, my nail hits it. See? It like digs product out. So, now that I got that done, I'm going to go underneath with our waterproof concealer 0. And this is a highlight. So, it's going to make you look awake, and it's going to brighten your face. Absolutely love it. It just gives you a little brightness under here. Incredibly pigmented. Very easy to blend. Which we like that. We like it. We like it. Okay, so now that I did that, I am going to go over the concealed parts with our Perfect Pressed Powder. Where's my charger? Oh, here it is. The Perfect Pressed Powder is a translucent powder. It does look white on the pan, but it is a setting powder to make sure that none of your, sorry, I'm moving you, to make sure that none of your concealer or perfect foundation or anything of that nature goes anywhere. Not into fine lines, stuff like that. Another thing that I really like about our perfect foundation and our concealer is it doesn't melt, guys. Like, you know, Lauren was really confused. He was like, why are you going to go live and put makeup on? We're about to load like an entire house into a U-Haul. And I was like, my makeup's not going to go anywhere. So that's the joy of it. So I take, sometimes, just depending, I'll take the tip of my Blenderful and I'll go in with our perfect pressed powder and set those concealer areas. I would also do the same exact thing if I was wearing the perfect foundation, but I'm not. So we're just going to go into those specific areas where that concealer was put. That way we have no creasing, no cracking, nothing like that. And I always find that the tip of the Blenderful is a lot easier to do setting powder because it's so pointed. So you can really pack it in there. And get exactly what you're trying to do. Okay, so now I'm going to pull out my brush so that we can do bronzer. I felt it there for a second while I was digging through my bag, and then I was like, that's not it. Shall find it. It's not far. I can tell you that because I just used it yesterday. Okay. So we get our brush out. We're going to go into the perfect bronzer. It is a very high pigment. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It's the middle one. And I always put bronzer on. Even when I'm not doing the whole foundation thing, I always add this bronzer. Because I'm like, I've noticed with, and this is really for anyone that has olive skin tone. If you have olive skin tone, browns and like really pretty like copper colors look really good on your skin tone. So if you did not know that, try it out because it is fantastic. We go down here. Super pigmented. Absolutely love how pigmented it is. I'm going to go back through real quick with the waterproof concealer number 2 and put it on a spot that I missed that I didn't even really realize I was missing. So, you know, that's a thing. And then we will go ahead and put that blush on. Guys, did I literally not just have this palette? Because I did. You're not it. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna conceal that spot that I missed with the number 2. And of course, I will take my Blenderful and go back through with my setting powder to set those spots that I just concealed. Okay, so that's done. Hey, Lainey! So now that I did the concealer and the bronzer, I'm going to go through with our perfect blush called Glowing. Lainey, you might really like this. It's brand new. I just got it. It's this one right here. It's like a blush highlight. It's like really pretty. So we're just going, I like putting it in more than just the apples of my cheeks, because since it is more of like a highlight, I like actually using it for a highlight. So it's extremely pretty and I love it. See that sparkle on the end of my nose? It's like literally a highlight. Okay. Hey, Justin. See you later, Lainey. No problem. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I can go ahead and tell you what my post was about when I said big things are happening. Okay, 1 second. So now that I did that, I'm going to go over all of it with the Perfect Pressed Powder, the translucent one. So I had posted yesterday that big things were happening. And I'm not going to get into too much detail, but there is promo codes involved. So keep a lookout for some promo codes from your girl because I'm getting quite a few of them. They're in the process right now. So as soon as those are available, I will post it. And then you guys can get your discounts for certain websites, which I'm not saying which websites they are yet. So you're just going to have to pay attention and watch and see. Okay, so now that we did complexion, I'm going to go ahead and go through with eyebrows. I'm not going to do it my typical way this time. Usually my typical way is using our setting spray, and I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to dip in with my brow tamer brush and my perfect eyeshadow and get my eyebrows on. Because like I said, I'm not going crazy today, so. Okay, so anyways, brow tamer brush. There's an angled liner brush on this side, and there's a spoolie on this side. I do use our perfect eyeshadows. The best advice I have for someone that's doing their eyebrows, trust me, I'm not perfect with it, is to pick a color that is as close to your natural hair color as possible, which obviously this is not natural. Okay, this is natural. So I go in with a color called Brownie Points. It is a deep brown, and it's the closest thing that matches my eyebrows. So what I do first is I brush them out. Get them ready. Okay. Don't fall over, makeup bag. And then I'm going to, this is my perfect eyeshadows. I'm going to go in with this one right here. This one is called Brownie Points. Now, I don't have all of the perfect eyeshadows. We have tons of them. I need to get them all. So, if you do not see your eyebrow color on my palette, don't freak out, because we have them. And if you don't know what your eyebrow color is, just let me know, and I'll tell you. So the awesome thing about this brow tamer brush is the angled liner brush gives you a very precise line. And makes it incredibly easy to fill these in. Now, like I have said so many times in the past in my live videos, I am not good with this eyebrow. And I think it's because I'm right-handed, so it's like a challenge, you know? Like my other one goes so smooth. This one, on the other hand, is like a work in progress. Okay, I'll mess with it later. Anyways, it's incredibly easy. Let's get this right here. But since our perfect eyeshadows are so pigmented, it makes it incredibly easy to use for eyebrows, eyeliner, whatever you need it for. I mean, I've used it for contouring, I've used it for eyeliner, I've used it for like literally everything. And every single palette you get with Lime Life is customizable. So, for instance, if you decide, you know what, I want 3 different eyeshadows. You know, I'm just throwing a number out there. You can build your own palette with the 3 colors that you want. And it's like your personal palette that you built. Not to mention, all of the palettes with Lime Life are magnetic. So you do not have to worry about your product opening up and getting everywhere. Because you know everyone hates that. Like everyone does. So I can't stand it. So anyways, I like how it's all magnetic. Now we will go in with some eyeshadow colors. I'm going very simple today. Not doing my... See how I stopped? I was like, I'm not going to do my bright colors today, but it hurt to say that. So, I might. I like how I changed my mind like that. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, we'll do color. You know what? Why not? Okay, so this is one of our Lottie Dazzle colors that is available for individual purchase. If you want to throw this in a customizable palette, go ahead. Every single holiday item, eyeshadow, Lottie Dazzle palette, eyeshadow, anything is available to personalize. So I really like that. This is one dip in the pan. You're good, Lainey. One dip in the pan gets you incredible pigment. I'm trying not to go crazy on it because I told Lauren, I was like, oh, you know, I'm just going to do a simple look. He's going to come home and be like, babe, you're wearing red. Yeah, well, you know, everyone knows me, right? So I absolutely love that these are available for individual purchase. Woo! Hey, Casey. Okay, so we're going to tone it down just a little bit because I always get crazy with my eyeshadow. So yes, all of those colors, the holiday eyeshadows that we had, and the Lottie Dazzle are all available for individual personalization. Girl, yes, there is. We've literally got it all. Lainey, I will, if you still have my link, or whenever I get off, I can resend it to you. You can look through all the colors. If you would like, my ma'am. Okay, so let's do a brow color because I've been really big into like highlighting the brow bone. One of my favorites is called Gold School. It is one of our holiday eyeshadow colors. It's very gold and like shimmery and pretty, and I like to put it just on that brow bone. Simple, you know, I'm a shimmery person. So I like to just add it, and then I will go ahead and put it in the corner, which I don't do very often, but I like to connect it and get that full shimmer effect, you know. Okay, so that is all I'm going to do with eyeshadow because like I said, I wasn't even gonna get colorful, and then I was like, well, you know, that's a thing for me. So let's go ahead and do our setting spray. I use 10 Years Younger. It is, could you not fall over? It is a setting spray for people that have oily skin, and it will give you an overall matte finish look to your face. We have two different setting sprays. One is called Oil Strike and one is called 10 Years Younger. 10 Years Younger gives you more of like a dewy finish versus the matte. I am really big into matte. So I use the Oil Strike, and it guarantees to hold your makeup for 16 hours, which is accurate. So, and not only is this a setting spray, but it's very good for your skin. It's got all the vitamins and all the minerals that your skin needs, just like the primer spray does. So, you would think, oh, I don't need setting spray, but you should. Because it's very good for you. Okay, so let's move on to Perfect Mascara, and then we can throw an Enduring Lip Color on, one of our liquid lipsticks, and we will be done, and I can run out of here, and I can go get this U-Haul, and I can spend 10 hours filling it up with furniture. So, all right, next rant. Perfect mascara. Okay, I'm warming it up in my hands because it applies better when it's warm. It is a fiber lengthening mascara. I also say volumizer because I do not have eyelashes. Okay, do you see these things? Wait, do you see those? There's like nothing there. So, it is a clump-free, spider-free, flake-free mascara. It is absolutely amazing. I have a lot of family members who use it and absolutely love it. I will not use anything else. It's my favorite. So let's dive in. You can do as many layers as you want. This is what the wand looks like. It's very pretty. Another benefit of this mascara is if you get it on your skin, like on your eyelid or really anywhere, all you have to do is wait for it to dry and then it simply scratches off. Not kidding. You don't need to use water. You don't need to use anything to get it off. So, this is already a thing. Like, I'm not even done and I have eyelashes. Okay, let's let that side dry. I will go into the other side before I do any more coats of it. This is not, I know y'all saw that. This is not typically how I do my mascara. Typically I take a individual mirror and I hold it down from below so that I'm looking down, because that will prevent you from getting it on your eyelids, which is really nice because when you're not wearing eyeliner, like I'm not right now, it's really nice not to get it on your eyeshadow, which I always do. So, all right, coat number 2. I know whenever I was explaining the product, I said that it was a fiber lengthening mascara, but one thing to note is there is absolutely, you can't even see the fibers. You know, it's not one of those mascaras where you're going to have fibers all in your eyes and all down your face. Because I have used those before, and boy, let me tell you, it hurt so bad. Just to have fibers everywhere, you know, like fluttering in your eyes. But to each their own, you know, some people really like it. So then I go over this side again. Incredibly easy. No clumping. No tarantula legs, right? All right, let's go on the bottom. I always do it on the bottom. Some people don't prefer to do it on the bottom, but I like to. Now, I'm not saying I'm very good at it. It's a challenge to do it on the bottom, you know? Plus, with cleanup being so easy for this mascara, it doesn't even really matter. Because I already have it under my eye. But it will simply buff off. See how I got it under my eye? I'm really bad at mascara, y'all. I'm just saying. I always have been really bad at it. But I keep trucking. You can also take a brush to clean it up. I have witch nails for a reason. You know. The same thing can be done to the bottom that's done to the top. It does not matter how many layers you put on. You're not going to find out that the more layers you put on, the more clumpy and spidery you get. It's not how it works. Thank goodness. Because the fact that I don't have eyelashes, I like to put as much on as I can. Because I like how I actually have something with this. Okay, so let's find an enduring lip color to use. I know, Lainey, you're on here if you have a recommendation, because girl, you already know I have all 11 of them. There's 5 more enduring lip colors that we just came out with. They literally just launched. I do not have those yet, but I will be getting them ASAP because they are absolutely stunning. So that's a thing. We also came out with our cream highlighters. We also came out with new perfect eyeshadow colors. We came out with a new Reiki mirror. There is so much stuff that we have launched with, and it's just flying off the shelves. So, obviously, if you have questions about that, shoot me a message, and I can get you the details about anything. Okay, so what lip color are we doing? Because I have so many. I really am digging this like reddish pink color. So I'm thinking. This is a really hard option when you have like so many colors. I'm thinking wedding cake. Should I just do wedding cake or should I do another one with it? Here is wedding cake. It's so pretty. I didn't know if you wanted me to do like a base color with wedding cake on top of it, because I literally have 50 million colors. You know, dark and light and bright and literally everything you can possibly imagine. I have them all. Completely worth it. Like, oh my gosh, Lainey, I don't know if you've ever seen this. This is one of our perfect lipsticks we have. Look how pretty that is. Like, it is so pretty. I'm going to swatch it. Hold on. Because it is literally that pretty. Look at that. It is so pretty. Like, this is one of my favorite perfect lipsticks that Lime Life does. Okay. Wedding cake. Let's do it. Okay. See where I'm at here, since my lips are always hard to do. Okay, so let me give you the spiel, right? Because I didn't talk about these. While I'm doing that, let me set real quick, because I like setting more than one time. Okay, so enduring lip colors, these bad boys, which, hold on, let me get a little bit more stockpile here. Okay, these bad boys are liquid lipsticks that are very long lasting and they dry matte. Okay. Obviously after I go live, I post pictures, showing my finished look. I even go back hours later and post pictures so that everybody can see that, this doesn't go anywhere. Okay. So that is what our enduring lip colors are all about. They are liquid lipsticks. This one right here is one of our perfect lipsticks. It's called Black Tie. That's a completely different category than the enduring lip colors that I'm speaking about. So this is my finished look for the day. I have to run and go get this U-Haul. If anybody has any questions about products, any of our items that we're launching, highlighters, eyeshadows, lip colors, anything, go ahead and shoot me a message, and I will see everybody later. See you guys.